And drama in prospect tonight here at Stamford Bridge in West London.
스탠퍼드 브리지.
I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
James now. And a penalty awarded.
PK야?
Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
This to open the scoring here.
나이스.
A well-taken penalty. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well read to put an end to that attack. Moving forward effectively. Oh, a vital interception.
나이스.
Defending. James now. Baban. Gunn. No nonsense clearance.
오.
Gunn.
쓰리백이구나.
The referee allowing play to continue. Baban. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. But the danger averted for now. Gunn. Far from a good pass. Christiansen. Well read to win possession back. Can he find the right pass? Will they get themselves level here? Flinging himself at it, the keeper. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. James with it. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. The switch of play now. Chance to attack using width. Unable to trouble the defense with that cross. James read it well on the offensive. And in the perfect position to read it. Paulo. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. And he saw the situation developing. Good-looking sequence. Played into the box. And a struggle to get it away properly.
어우, 좋다.
It's a good-looking ball in behind. Comfortable in dealing with the cross. Couldn't keep it. Young. Christiansen. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball, and you need your defender to take charge. And again, negligence when in possession. And taking it away. Nearing the interval then, and Arsenal leading here. What have you made of it all so far, Stuart?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Let's see about the delivery. Struggling to get it away. Firing it in. Goalkeeper dealt with it. In possession, Bowen. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Sim.
오, 나이스 비.
And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Will he find the net? And it's gone.
나이스 마무리.
The doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Mark. They might be able to get in now. And the alarm bells are ringing.
PK다.
A big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
And a timely penalty save. And there's the delivery. Needs to clear it. Well, he's given us away. Mark. Sim. Could play it in. And no-nonsense defensive clearance.
Well, no surprise there. Arsenal controlling the possession so far in this game, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anyone's going to change that.
Now can they win back possession and create something else? And it's played into the centre.
나이스 헤딩.
And intercepted there. And very deftly cut out. A wonderful intervention. Is this the moment? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, the post.
Oh.
Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
Yes, a really open flow to the game.
나이스
End-to-end
헤딩.
stuff. Not all that convincing defensively. Mark. And close but offside nonetheless. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Moving into the advanced position.
Oh,
vital
Gabi.
interception. Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position.
오,
He
뜨겁다.
had to react and did. And a chance to whip it in here. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Getting in there to
오,
intercept.
오버헤드 킥.
Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Paulo. Good ball to switch the play. Sim. And they need to get tighter here. Really good block.
오,
They couldn't keep it. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Sim. Breaking at pace. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. In possession, Bowen.
나이스.
Unable to pick out a teammate, and that'll be a throw. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And a struggle to get it away properly. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. Whether the fans were hoping for this evening, it's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's the young boys versus Arsenal.
Well,
TTK.
thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Nicely cut out. Gill. Hall. James. Tremendous ball played through. There it is.
나이스
Just the
마무리.
ideal start. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Baran. And Young has it. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. Let's see about the delivery. He's using his
Oh,
strength to
copy.
good effect. And the young boys are showing good width here. Can he get them level? Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping.
Top class goalkeeping.
Fellaini. Gunn. And it's with Hall. And unable to keep the ball. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And it's with Hall. Gunn. Young. Chiu. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. And searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
Oh, that's a really
Oh.
good run. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. And crossed in there. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. And space for him to cut in. Keeping the
Ooh.
opposition at bay with that splendid challenge.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Matip. Neff. Gill.
Well, as you can see, Arsenal haven't seen too much of the ball so far, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. The keeper compelled to clatter
나야.
clear. Well, they get the ball once more. And young boys pushing forward with options available. James with it. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Oh,
Ooh, power shoot.
Fantastic stop. And he's clear as lines. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Young. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Norman. It's a promising looking move from the young boys. Gill. Ali. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
뭔가 엉성한데
And we will have just one additional
망간
minute.
잘
A
막네요.
glorious chance. Well, good hands there from the keeper. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Oh,
Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. And the snuffing out of the
corner.
cross there. Corner kick played in. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Gill. Neff. And a strong tackle. Loves to attack from the wide areas. And a chance to whip it in here. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. And support available. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball.
오.
Now, what can the young boys do from this position?
나이스.
Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. James with it. Options in the middle. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Baran. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then.
Please identify and claim your belongings at guest relations.
Chiu. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Perfect challenge. Well, he's almost been hassled out of play here. Neff. And whipped into the box. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Gill.
오.
Could play it in. A deep delivery. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank.
좋았다.
Oh, what an opportunity!
와.
Touched onto the woodwork. Smuggled away. 20 minutes to go. A sloppy pass. And Young has it. Fellaini. Disappointing pass. Oh, a nice-looking pass.
오, 좋았다.
Off the
까비.
post and pushed onto the woodwork. And intercepting it. Baran. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? And that'll be offside. Fellaini. Oh, showing
좋았다.
excellent vision. He's in position.
까비. 거나.
Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next. Let's see about the delivery. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly.
올릴라나? 나이스.
A very timely interception. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. They favoured a short one here.
오우 쉣. 안 땡겼으면 먹혔겠다.
Well, there was the chance for the equaliser, but you have to say, what a great save that was.
나이스 마무리.
Going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And giving the ball away. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, possibilities in the centre. A good and fair challenge. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
오케이.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors. Blue is the colour, football is the game.
레드
The old song used to go.
드래곤.
We're here at Stamford Bridge tonight in West London. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Stuart, what are your expectations for today? Not problematic for the keeper. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Delivering it into the box.
나이스 헤딩.
Slipshod passing. Well, visionary passing. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Ho. Newman. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit.
오 나이스.
Now what can they do with the ball? Chiu. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Walker. And teammates to play it to.
오.
They deal with the threat this time. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And still danger here. Well, it could have been, but for the offside flag. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much.
확실히 내가 늦으면 그게 되네. 따잉을 늦게 뛰네.
Not the pass he had in mind. He's found a pocket of space. And let's give credit to the defending.
오.
Good bit of pressing.
와우. 잘 막았다.
Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. An alert intervention.
나이스.
Hall. The ball back with Arsenal now. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And
Ooh.
crossbar. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Walker.
와우, 좋았다.
And a throw-in it's going to be.
나이스 컷.
Well, he successfully got past him. And a no-nonsense clearance.
오,
Offside, and
사이드였네.
he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Promising sequence. But timely defending when it mattered.
공격이 좀 많은데?
Oh, a lovely ball. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. No, high quality defending.
어, 결국 밀렸네.
Well, those stats tell you everything. A tight and cagey game without enough goal-mouth action. Both teams need to get more players forward if they're to pose a real threat.
Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Chiu. Could be troublesome. And the cross not sufficiently well played in. The verdict is offside here. The high press was very much on.
아, 나이스.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
오,
Let's go in, surely.
오, 이거 진짜 아깝다.
Really important piece of last-ditch defending. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. So the beginning of the second half here at Stamford Bridge. Very quick thinking there. Hall. Walker now.
와,
Oh, a goal! And that certainly hurts the push to avoid
당했다.
relegation.
Well, they're making it hard for themselves. They need to show a massive improvement here.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Not to be advised giving the ball away there. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And teammates to play it to. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. The
나이스.
danger averted for now. Divayo. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save.
Benjamin Walker, can you please come to reception? Your wife is waiting for you.
Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Showing a real will to win the ball.
오, 좋았다.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, the goalkeeper making sure he avoided a mishap.
오,
Here. And that pass could be troublesome. And the keeper caught there. Who can they pick out? Nicely cut out. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Walker in possession. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Stam. And that will be the keeper's ball. There to take it away. Oh, that's a super ball over the top.
아하, 당했다.
It is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. 20 minutes to go in this one. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And providing width. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't
Oh,
fire
nice.
it home. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Can they convert? And still an opportunity. Wonderful block. Oh, could be. Just can't get it past them.
개판이야, 개판.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Defenders need to cover. Couldn't hang on to it. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it all seemed crystal clear ahead of this game. 3 points and they would be arithmetically safe from the drop. But it's going the wrong way for them, Stuart.
Well, they'll have to do it the hard way now. I don't think they're going to get back into this one. They'll have to play a lot better next time out.
And they know they need to stop him.
나이스.
Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Can he convert? And still danger here. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. And a timely
살았다.
intervention. A room to roam on the wing. Cross fired over. Able to deal with the threat. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Lovely ball over the top. Top-notch defending, but the chance still there. And that is the end of the game. It goes down on the players here at Stamford Bridge in West London.
스탠버드 브리지.
And sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Arsenal up against Wolves.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game.
아르마다인가 보다.
Winning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Oh, lovely ball. And able to close down the shot. Hall. Fellaini. Oh, left his man behind here. Well, that ball looks promising. It is to be a throw-in. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Rice. And teammates around her. Rice with it. Moving the ball effectively. And a throw-in it's going to be. And very deftly cut out. Chiu. Tremendous ball played through. And tossing through.
아이씨.
It is, and that is certainly not what they wanted at this stage of the season.
Well, it's the same old story. They just can't defend, and if they keep this up, it's inevitable. They will go down.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Chiu. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. And given away. And whipped into the box. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. High pressing at its best. This looks threatening. Decent position. Wonderful chance. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
And there's the delivery. Still not clear.
나보다 링크가 좋네.
Rice with it. With a textbook interception. Promising sequence. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Young. Showing good defensive judgment. Oh, surely. And that is defending of the highest order.
어이, 잘 막았다.
The switch of play now. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Shooting chance. Oh, a tremendous block. Strong but fair tackle. The cross is on.
오, 까비. 오히려 좋아.
Dealing with that cross.
어우, 파워슛이네.
Arsenal trailing, but they have a corner. What can they do with it?
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Not quite spot on with that one. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they take advantage of the situation? Xhaka with it.
Well, Wolves have struggled in terms of possession, but they've...
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score!
아으, 까비.
Rice, a sloppy pass. Gunn. But it won't be too long till we hear the half-time whistle. Arsenal looking at a deficit as things stand. How would you sum up the play you've seen from them?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Capoue. Fusile. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Opportunity to deliver the cross.
나이스.
To cut out the pass.
시간 없어서 끝나겠다.
And so it is, the first half story has been written.
어우.
The second half underway. Wolves acquitting themselves well, but still work to do. There's a
나이스.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. James now. Capoue. That's a lovely ball. Chance to cross.
나이스.
Read it well defensively. Far from a good pass. Fellaini. Young. Hall. Gunn. And Young has it. Baran. Fellaini. Young. It is to be a throw-in. Capu now. Rice with it.
사이드. 안미네.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Crossing possibilities.
어우, 나
Decent
지나가는 거
reading of
봐.
that ball in. Arsenal down by a goal, but maybe a chance with this set piece. A very effective challenge.
역습이구만. 나이스.
Well, no surprise there. Arsenal controlling the possession so far in this game, but they aren't doing enough with it. They need to pass it quicker, play forward earlier and show more energy. Otherwise, they won't get back into this one.
Oh, Stewart, an opportunity. Well, what a stop that was.
캐릭터가 그냥 잡아도 될 것 같은데 뿅 하고 뛰네요.
Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And players waiting in the centre. He continues his run. Electing to cross into the centre. And the danger's still on. Threat over for now, it seems. And Young has it. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Arsenal have possession again. Baran.
오.
Can he finish?
좋다.
Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Played over. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Well, showing good defensive judgment. Potter. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Really vital interception. Well, it all seemed crystal clear ahead of this game. 3 points and they would be arithmetically safe from the drop. But it's going the wrong way for them, Stuart.
Well, they'll have to do it the hard way now. I don't think they're going to get back into this one. They'll have to play a lot better next time out.
Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent.
나이스.
Plenty of support here. Well, the counter chance looks
Nice.
very real. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end.
나갔다.
Well, a poor pass it was. No getting away from it. Throw in here. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Fellaini. And Wolves unable to hang on to it. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then.
끝났다 이러면.
And that is night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary. And alongside me is Stuart Robson. And expect quite a few twists and turns. There is the possibility that safety could be assured come full time. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, it's not been a great campaign, has it? But a win today, and they will secure their place in this division. They'll need to play well, though.
Well, they might be onto something. That's all they can conjure for now.
오.
Kim. It's with Petit. A chance to whip it in. Interception to snuff out the danger.
옵사이드 아니었나?
That is how to apply the pressure. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here?
뭐야 대역이.
Move it forward with purpose and control. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Chiu. Body in the way.
오 얼굴 맞았어.
Just the challenge that was
등치는
required.
못할인데요 캐릭터가.
And it's with Gunn. Beautiful pass. So a throw in here. Now with Cole. King. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. It could be up for grabs. Threat over for now, it seems.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, no damage done. And teammates to play it to. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Cross fired over.
오 까비.
Business defensively here. And intercepted there. And an effective
오
clearance.
다이빙 헤더.
Now with Cole. In the right place to cut out the pass. Throw-ins given. On to Cole. Is this the moment? Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending.
무슨 일이야?
And reading it absolutely superbly. Oh, he's given the ball away.
나이스.
James. Chiu. And it's with Gunn. Young. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance?
잘 피했다. 좋은데요?
Can he put them in front?
아, 까비.
Really important tackle. Out of play it goes, and it will
나갔나
be a
보다.
throw-in. In position here to protect
반칙
the
아니야?
ball.
반칙이네.
And a free kick awarded by the referee. And the pass, a good one.
뒤로 준다. 그리고
Good play it in.
크로스.
And in fairness, the keeper had plenty to think about that time.
아유.
And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. On to Bruno. Now with Bruno. And scope for them to produce something exciting.
나이스.
He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge.
좋았다.
And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. He succeeds in clearing it. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead.
위험했다.
A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
아하, 시간이
With that,
없는데.
the first half draws to a close.
후반
So
전고.
the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Chiu. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Not too fussy in clearing his lines.
오.
Petit. Well, they couldn't make anything of that cross with the ball in a decent enough position. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. Van Dijk. And back with Kim. Teammates in the middle. And
Oh,
to
shit.
blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. No nonsense clearance. James with it. Still passing it around with authority. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward.
어,
The
나이스.
wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, no question about this. As you can see, this will go down as an own goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Possession one. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, we have 30 minutes to go.
어, 좋았다.
Could be.
우, 까비.
Fine stop.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Well, they can't exhale just yet. Here they come again. Well, they're going to be very
나갔다.
cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And cleared away. Disappointing pass.
옵사이드 아니야? 너비야?
Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Determined defending. It is to be a throw-in.
오,
Well, as you can see from those stats, Arsenal have certainly been on the front foot over the last 15 minutes and have been threatening with it. Surely it's only a matter of time before they get another.
And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
20 minutes to go in this one. Now with Messi. Nice switch of play. And in the end, he's run out of space. Ronaldo.
좋았다.
Chiu. Now shot happy.
오우,
Well, it
파워슛.
was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Fellaini. Young. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Chances on. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
That's a nice-looking ball. And they
Oh,
took it
shit.
out to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Petit. Well, not long to go now. Can they see this out? A look at the live table tells us they're minutes away from confirm. Wonderful chance! Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Sound piece
까비.
of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought that was a certain goal. If they do hold on to this lead, the keeper will be getting all the adulation.
Well, on the back of that breathtaking piece of goalkeeping, can they keep the ball and create? Van Dijk.
업이다.
Well, do they have a goal in
아니야?
the future? They're giving it a go.
오,
Tremendous intuition to win it back. Now with Bruno. Petit. And played in. It comes to nothing in the end. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be
Oh.
added on. Now, who can he play it to?
오, 잘 제꼈다.
A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Crossing into the middle. Attempting
Nice.
to his defensive chores. The referee says that Stamford Bridge in West London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary
30,
position
한
is the
40초
former
주거든요,
Arsenal and West
하프타임은.
Ham midfield player
그때
Stuart
화장실 좀
Robson.
갔다 와야겠다.
And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest.
확실히
Stuart, how do you see this
이제
one
스피드
going?
빠른 거 쓰면은
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual
포지션
players,
찾기가 편하긴 한데
but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right
리치가
attitude
짧아가지고.
today is the big question.
8cm면은 그래도 좀 차이가 크긴 한데.
Over the touchline, so a throw in. Ronaldo. A creative look about this.
이거 좋았다. 좋았다. 아, 까비.
That's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And Kim with it.
나이스 태클.
In with a chance.
오.
There is opportunism for you.
야,
But a
이건
disappointed goalkeeper.
어떻게 된 거야? 아, 제대로 보지도 못했네.
Well, the initial save is a good one.
아,
As you
손
can see,
맞고
but unfortunately, it drops
그 자리
straight
똑
to an
떨어졌구나.
opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0.
석이 나갈만 하지. 나이스.
Chiu.
This is a message for Mo Ali. Mo Ali.
A textbook interception.
Bazet at the ticket office.
I must say this looks promising. That's not a bad ball.
나이스 헤딩.
And an effective clearance. Oh, he's given the ball away.
좋았다. 까비. 링크 없나 보다.
It is to be a throw-in.
오, 나이스.
Oh, he's lost
오히려 좋아.
possession. Fed over towards the back post.
까비.
Well, they can bring it out now.
좋았다.
And so
그래도
it will be a
코너.
corner. Favouring the short one. Well, he read that brilliantly at the
까비.
back.
우리 공.
Options in the middle. Oh, good save.
어우, 다시 코너.
Who can they pick out? Well, it still could be dangerous.
와, 조금만 나갔으면 이건 원더골이었다.
And it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
space
파울
on the
걸렸다.
flank. And King!
나이스.
Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw.
링크가 희한하게 꼬이네.
This is Bruno.
아, 좋았다.
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Chiu. Is this the moment? He's foiled them on his own.
코너야? 아니야? 골킥이야? 나이스 헤딩.
And the ball's gone. Oh, a golden opportunity for her. Able to clear the danger,
다행이다.
at least for now.
파워슛 준비하신 것 같았는데. 나이스.
And a very good challenge. Breaking at pace.
오,
Can he play it in? And it's still on. An alert piece of defending.
요거는 치즈 한 장 나올 것 같아요.
Play advantage. Possession lost, intercepted.
오, 뭐야? 엉덩이 맞았네?
Ronaldo.
오, 오히려 좋아.
Now options are plenty.
왔다, 왔다.
Can't miss.
나이스 마무리.
And a goal! There he is, and the double. They just can't subdue him. So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. James now. It's with Petit.
사이드.
Could play it in. Really good block.
살짝 빼야겠다.
And you need your defender to take charge. Ronaldo.
Well, no surprise there. Arsenal controlling the possession so far in this game and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
오,
Played towards the back post.
코너.
Well, no danger now. But he's gone short with it.
오, 반칙 아니야? 나이스.
Good work to win it back high up the pitch.
아, 끝나잖아.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
어느 방향에서 많이 공격이 왔지? 우리가 오른쪽에서 두 골을 넣었구나.
So the beginning of the second half here in West London.
나이스.
That's a very fine piece of tackling. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Well, not out of the woods just yet. This still could be
파워슛이라 이거
dangerous.
막았다. 스탠딩으로.
High pressing at its best. And intercepts again. It needs an accurate cross. And the danger's still on.
오히려 좋아. 크로스 각 좋다. 아, 까비.
Just the tackle that was needed. Can he finish this?
오.
Flattered out of there. Who can they pick out? Well, no damage done.
나이스.
Extremely sloppy in possession. Can he find the right pass? And a good-looking ball.
아,
An
까비.
effective clearance. And he stopped them in their tracks.
나이스 태클.
Able to skip past his man. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Options in the centre. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Do they have the guile to open up the defence?
오,
A
좋았다.
very good challenge.
나이스. 조금
And he's
위험한데?
lost custody of the ball here.
다행이다. 이거 잘 들어갔다. 실점할 흐름이긴
Well, the keeper
했는데
has to think about it for a moment, but too high. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Plenty of forward momentum here. But
이걸
can
넣었다.
they produce? Well, nothing
우,
comes of it.
공망
Looks
잘 건드렸다
promising.
이거.
A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. James with it. Well read to win possession back. This is Bruno.
역습이다.
A very
까비.
timely interception. Into the final 20 minutes. Shooting chance. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
따봉.
He's driven in the corner. That's all they can conjure for now. Really good high
우,
press.
파워슛이야? 올릴 줄 알았는데.
No problems grabbing hold of that one.
얻었다.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. 15 minutes
끊었나?
left for play.
오케이.
A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Losing possession.
버그 걸려가지고 붙지도 않네. 거리 떨어지면서 뛰네. 이거 좋았다. 반대잖아.
Fellaini. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Now, who can he play it to?
나이스.
Excellent judgment to intercept.
역시 피컬림. 든든하구만.
Oh, that's an interesting pass.
오, 피지컬스.
So it's going to be a goal kick
골킥.
here. Petit.
또 버그 걸리.
Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll
Oh, the
certainly...
chance is on, Stuart.
오,
Thwarting his
쉣.
opponent in the nick of time. And it's a quality pass. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. If you're wondering about stoppage
Nice.
time, 1 minute to be added on. Well, the referee
반칙이긴
not
하지.
too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick.
끝났다.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving you from Stamford Bridge.
오,
I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it is a very significant occasion, the last day of the season, and they know they could clinch promotion. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Yeah, they've got to win here, Derek. No room for any mistakes today. They've played well
어디요?
up to this point, but can they
팀 좋은 거
deliver it when it
보니까
matters most?
공방인가?
We'll see. Hopefully they don't disappoint.
Good looking cross, and that's a long way from the cross they were looking for.
일본 팀인 것 같은데요.
Nicely cut out. Fellaini. Difficult to stop him. Chance here.
오,
The
까비디.
only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
We saw the situation developing.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goal
어허.
credit. What a brilliant
AI가
save that
뛰는
was.
건 그렇게 크게 상관이 없는데 유저가 뛰는 거라면 좀
Chiu.
지켜봐야 되거든요.
Has she got it?
잘 찼다.
And getting across to stop it. And he's fired over the corner.
잡아버리네.
Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Han. Plenty of options. It's a nice looking ball.
뭐야?
Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Escobar with it.
희한하게 슛하네. 칩슛인 것 같은데.
James with it. Young. Surely.
아,
That's a
까비.
great effort, was it? Vitali. Still passing it around with authority.
나이스.
Like that, they don't have the ball anymore. We're really closing him down here. Oh, great vision. Well, really intense pressure applied. Can he get them?
어, 좋다. 아, 이거 알까기 당했네.
Fans are going to win promotion.
Well, just look at the joy out there. That could mean so much to this club.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
슈퍼가 세서 그런가.
Important intervention. Good use of advantage by the
나이스.
referee. Well, let's see about the cross. Not problematic for the keeper.
슈퍼가 세서 가랑이 사이를 뚫고 들어가네 그냥.
Diakite. Benson.
잘 밀었다.
Well, fine use of the ball. Well, showing excellent vision.
이런 거
To be this time.
굉장히 위험한 편. AI는 슈팅이 타임드에 예상이 안 되거든요.
Benson. Who can he pick out?
AI는 심리가 없기 때문에.
Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, I think those stats back up what we've been seeing.
네가 슛을 할란가, 패스를 할란가, 드리블을 칠란가.
Their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Well, showing good defensive judgment. Diakite. Extremely sloppy in possession.
아이씨, 잘렸잖아.
Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And taken short.
올린다.
Cross blocked. Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner.
좀만 빨리 뛰었으면 패칭
Playing it in.
해볼만 했는데.
It still could be dangerous. And I think the threat has been averted.
오, 좋았다 이거.
Vitale. Diakite. Ibrahimovic. Well, he's given us away. Fellaini. Oh, lovely weighted ball.
어우, 까비.
Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Quick ball to perhaps catch them out.
나이스.
Well, an opportunity from the corner to get right back into this one.
나봉.
And clears his lines.
밀어붙이는 거 봐.
Really good block. And over it comes. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. He has teammates around him. The first half here comes to an end.
아.
So the beginning of the second half here in West London. And options in the centre. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did.
어우, 까비.
Just wanted to get it out of there. Possession lost.
어디까지? 나이스. 오.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Could play it in.
까비.
Not really the ideal clearance. Well, they survived the attack.
좋았다.
And Young has it. And fed forwards. A terrific defending. To
Oh,
stop them
nice.
progressing. And threading it forward.
아.
Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy.
교통사고 났는데.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball, but they've shown a real lack of invention today. One or two of their more talented players need to step up now
나이스.
to get them back into this game.
Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Not a good pass. Han. Han. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Real chance.
옵사이드.
Borderline offside,
다행이다.
correct.
씨, 정면에 차는데 몸은 오른쪽으로
Well,
눕고.
great read there to intercept. Delivered into the box.
나이스.
And the cross not sufficiently well played in. And that was a very fine read. Smuggled away. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now.
나이스 마무리.
Oh, it's gone in! Just what they wanted. Prepare for promotion.
Well, surely they can't let this slip. It must be theirs now. Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top. Perfectly weighted, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So 2-0 now. And into the last 20 minutes. Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
우.
Is it going to be an opportunity? Blocking it. Really a very poor ball. And cleared away.
와, 손 뻗었는데 그걸 넘어가네.
He read the situation defensively and did his job.
나이스. 미스 났다.
He just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play and they've created some really...
Well, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. And tremendous
Okay.
goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Who can they pick out?
Oh, sure.
Superb block. And the counter looks on here. Options available. They need to get ball.
와, 쉣. 파워슛.
Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment.
해트트릭 and 파워슛. 와, 이 각도가 들어가네.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Good-looking cross.
오우, 쉣.
Well, no
저거
damage
발로
done.
슛을 찼으면은 위험했겠다.
And very deftly cut out. Vitali. Retaining possession proving difficult.
나이스.
And the danger is averted. They're showing good defensive judgment. Benson.
밀어주고 그러면 계속 밀어주네. 컵백인데.
Timely intervention. Now can they
Last
counter
1분.
clinically? And we will have just one additional minute. Well, foul play, says the referee.
다시 올라가야 돼.
And the referee brings the contest.